Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So it is now week 16 of my weight loss journey, so let's go ahead and see how much I weigh. Alright y'all, as you guys can see, I weighed 256. So when I did my last video, I weighed 261, I believe. So in the last 2 weeks, I have been able to lose 5 pounds, which is awesome and is amazing. And I'm pretty sure, not this past week, but the week before, I had already been 25 pounds down, which I shared on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on my Instagram, you definitely should, because I post a lot about my weight loss journey and also my personal life. But I did go ahead and I did something that is a lot for me, and I was terrified to do, but I shared a picture of when I started the weight loss journey compared to being 25 pounds down, and that's the most vulnerable I've ever been on the internet, and it took a lot. I was honestly sweating bullets and like really nervous when I posted it, and I had my husband and my sister like go through the post a million times to see if I worded everything like well, but I ended up getting a lot of good feedback from that. So when I did lose the 25 pounds, I went ahead and took my measurements in my measurement book. Although when I first started this journey, I did not take my measurements right away. The first time I did take them, I was already like 10.8 pounds down, I believe, which I know I should have just did it the first day I started the journey. I don't know why I waited until I was 10 pounds down, but I did. So I figured it would be really interesting for y'all to know how much I've actually lost in my body, inches wise, since I started. Also, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram and you haven't seen that picture of what it looks like for my body to be 25 pounds down, I'll go ahead and insert it. I think it's something that is really motivating, and if you are on your own weight loss journey, it should motivate you, because you think like, oh, 25 pounds, like that's not that much. But honestly, in myself, and I can feel like in my body, I just feel so much better and healthier, and my clothes fit so much better. Jeans that I used to like stuff myself into fit me so much more comfortably now, and it's an amazing feeling. And also, I want to say that, yeah, I did lose 25 pounds about a week ago, but I'm currently now about 28.6 pounds down, I believe. So super close to 30, and I'm just so excited. Y'all, I've been putting in work. So let's go ahead and get into my measurements. I guess I'll just tell you what they were when I first measured myself, which was when I was 10 pounds down, and then I'm gonna tell you what I am now. So my neck when I started was 16.5 inches. My neck is still 16.5 inches. Jacob says that like my neck's not very big. I just think I have a really short neck, so if anything, that's gonna be like the last thing that's gonna lose weight, or inches, whatever. My left arm was 14.5. My left arm is now 13.25. My right arm was 14.75. My right arm is now 13.75. My chest was 55. My chest is now 51.25. My waist was 50.5. My waist is now 45.5. My waist and my hips are honestly where I see the most difference. My hips were 50. My hips are now 48. My left thigh was 28. My left thigh is now 26.25. My right thigh was 28. My right thigh is now 25. Excuse me. Alright y'all, I'm sorry about that. It sounded like someone was banging on my front door. They weren't. It was the trash people, and Rocky started going crazy. So my left calf was 16.5. My left calf is now 16. My right calf was 16.5. And then my right calf now is about 15.25. So I definitely have some imbalances in my legs. And Jacob says it's because I've been working on them the most, which is why one is probably stronger than the other, which is fine with me. It's not by like a lot. But I'm just super excited about how many inches I've been able to lose, especially around my waist and my hip area. So that's great. Also, I guess I'll just tell you guys how the last 2 weeks eating wise has been. Honestly, still working on like not eating out every weekend, or at least cutting that down to once a weekend. This past weekend I actually did super good on that. We had Subway, and then the rest of the weekend we cooked at home. The week before that, I think we had Taco Bell. I'm pretty sure we had Taco Bell. Yeah. And honestly, I can't remember anything else bad that we ate. I mean, like I always tell you guys, sweets are my downfall, so I definitely still have been having sweets a lot more in moderation than before though. Like this weekend we went to Walmart to go grocery shopping, and instead of getting like a whole container of cookies, they had like these Easter cookies that were on sale, and it was like 2 of them. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get 2 packets of those 2 of them. And Jacob was like, no, you only need 1. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. So I only got 1 of those packets, and like it satisfied my craving for sweets. So like things like that. I also have decided starting this week that I'm not gonna calorie count anymore, just because I feel like when you're on a weight loss journey, yeah, calorie counting is a great place to start, and it really holds you accountable to what you're eating. But I have been way too in my head about it, like to a point where I'm literally counting every single thing I lick, bite, anything. And I know like if you really want to see results, that's the best way to do it. But I was talking to my sister-in-law who has lost a significant amount of weight also, and she said that like for like your mental like health, it's so much better when you don't have to worry about all that. Food is like supposed to be enjoyed in moderation. So if I'm like, okay, I can't remember when Mother's Day is. I think it's not this weekend, I think it's the following weekend. I'm going to LA to spend it with my grandma and my uncles and family, and I know there's gonna be food there, and I'm gonna try my best to make sure that my portion sizes are not crazy, but I'm still gonna enjoy myself with the food that's there. I'm not gonna be so hard on myself. It's just not worth it. All I end up doing is beating myself up about it and crying, honestly, like crying like a little baby. And then the next day it's fine. I eat right back on track. So like I have a rough idea. I eat pretty much the same things every day. So I have a rough idea of how many calories are in everything that I eat. So I figure if I know that the carrots and the hummus are about 185 calories for that little snack, okay, then I roughly know what I'm eating. I know that 2 eggs is 140 calories. I know that one of the, what are they called? English muffins that I eat is 100 calories. So like things like that. I just think that's going to be a lot healthier in the long run as far as like my mental health goes. And I'm sure, like I noticed that when we first moved out to California and I was staying with my uncles and staying with one of our friends, that I wasn't eating as much and I was losing a lot of weight. I lost like 5 pounds staying at my uncle's and like another 5 pounds staying at my friend's house because I wasn't eating a lot, and I'm not doing I wasn't calorie counting back then, and I'm not gonna do intermittent fasting, but I have been waiting, listening more to my hunger cues and my, like, I think that's what it's called, like my hunger cues. So like if my body's like growling, then I'm like, okay, you know what, you're ready to eat. And normally for me, that doesn't happen until about 10:30, 11, which is when I've been waiting until I'm ready to eat. And then like as far as like when I stop eating, I'm not really too worried about that. Usually I start cooking dinner when Jacob tells me he's on his way home from school, so around like maybe 5ish, and then he gets home, we eat together, and then I maybe have a dessert after that, and then I stop eating for the night. And I have been making sure that I drink my gallon of water every single day. I actually have an app, I believe it's called My Water, and it's free to download, and you are able to type in however many ounces of water you're drinking. You could also count like, I'll show you guys what it looks like. It looks like, if this will focus. Okay, that's what it looks like, the little water droplet. And you can put like coffee, smoothies, like whatever liquids or beverages that you're drinking. I only use it for water, and I always make sure that I'm hitting 128 ounces of water a day, which is a gallon. So that's something that has really been working for me. And then in this last month of April, I have made sure that I worked out every Monday through Friday. So even when I don't want to, honestly, I'm getting a lot better at it. Just a lot of discipline within myself. I've been a lot better about saying, you know what, I know I don't want to work out, but I'm going to feel so much better after I get it done. And I have been doing it, and this week I decided that I was going to do hour workouts. I've been doing 45-minute workouts every day. Now I'm like, okay, now I'm going to start doing hour workouts, and it's been wonderful for me. I also bought Alani Nu. I tried the flavor Rainbow Candy, I believe, and that is like it's a pre-workout, but it gives you like really clean energy, and I actually really enjoy it. I actually got a discount on it at the GNC because military discount. It wasn't much, but it was a little bit cheaper than what I would have got it for online. But honestly, let's be real here. I'm probably just gonna start buying it online because those people are kind of pushy and I don't like that. So yeah, I got that. I've been using it for the last, I believe this is the second week I've been using it, and I really enjoy it. It actually gives me the like, I guess energy that I need to get through my workout, and I feel so great after. Yeah, I don't think anything has really changed. That's all I've been doing. But yeah, I'm happy with where I'm at right now. I really hope that over the next 2 weeks, when I do my next weigh-in, that me not counting calories still leads to me losing weight, because that'd be awesome. But if not, then I will obviously go back to doing calorie counting until I feel like I am way more comfortable with like not using MyFitnessPal as much. Yeah, guys, so that's all I have for y'all today. I know I talk a lot, I ramble, I'm so sorry. Also, I apologize again for Rocky barking and always having to do something in my video. He needs to make his appearance, I suppose. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Put your hand